I always wanted to hold hands with a girl, but when you have sweaty hands, it's... Hi guys, welcome back to my video. My name is Bon, and hello. By now, most of you guys have probably watched my videos and are only watching because you guys are such good friends of mine, which I so appreciate. But the thing is, you probably don't know what it is that I am mainly focused on. I'm talking from one thing to another with no consistency whatsoever. Well, this video is meant to change that, and it's meant to tell you what my videos are going to be mainly about. So, my videos are going to be mainly about being an introverted financial minimalist. What does that mean? Right? That's three very long words that doesn't really go together. It means that I want to be talking about introverts because I'm an introvert. I've been one pretty much my whole life, and I still am one now. And it's been a big part of my life. So I want to talk more about it and to help people who are struggling with talking to people or shyness to know that everyone goes through that. A lot of people go through that, not everyone. There are some extroverts out there who are amazing. But being an introvert has its perks. And the second part is financial minimalism. So, financial minimalism means that I try to take care of my finances and pretty much I don't spend money. I just don't like spending money for things. I like to save it all. And it doesn't mean I'm greedy, it kind of does, but what I really try to do is that I try to save all my money so that I can retire early. Retiring early and being financially free is very important to me and my wife. Mainly me. I just tell my wife that it's important to her too. But she is so good to me that she agreed to marry me, that is. So in this video, I want to talk about introverts and how I grew up as one and how it has affected me then and now. And I'll be sharing some pretty astonishing facts about myself that you probably might not know. Yeah. Okay, let's go. So, my story starts when I was born in the old country of Vietnam. Yes. Okay. So, I was born to traditional Vietnamese farmers. But luckily, I came over here when I was 4 years old. That means I've been here pretty much my whole life. And being a Vietnamese American, what does that mean? It means I was very confused. My parents taught me to be nice, be quiet, be respectful, be everything, and do well in school and everything. Yes. Now, American culture tells you that you should go out, you should make friends, you should talk, you should do all of this, and have a rebellion age at age 13. I didn't do that because I didn't know how. I grew up more towards the Vietnamese side. I was a very good Asian boy, as most people should be. Asians or not, you should be a good Asian person. You should be a good person, okay? Yes, despite your race. But I was a very good Asian boy. I did well in school. That was actually it. I did martial arts. I didn't play the piano. I didn't play tennis. But the thing was, I was always very quiet and shy because I developed a stuttering problem when I was, let's say, six years old because I copied it from a cousin of mine. And that lasted until I was 12 years old. So throughout my elementary school years, I had a stuttering problem, I didn't know English, and I was made fun of. Kids in elementary school are mean. So mean. So, I grew up with that, and that really took a beating on my self-confidence. That stuttering problem really, I don't know, affected me because even now I have trouble speaking very fluently, and I think I'm pretty good now, but there are moments where my mind just goes blank and then I don't know how to say something. But I think that happens to a lot of people, but I am not sure. Also, around the 5th grade, I started getting sweaty hands. And I still have it today. If you look at here, my hands are kind of glossy. And that's because I have sweaty hands. And because of that, I had such a difficult time with my self-confidence and with getting a girlfriend. Because of my self-confidence. When you have sweaty hands, you are afraid to shake people's hands. So that means that you have trouble talking to people. Because the first thing that they do is, "Hi, how are you? My name is blah blah blah." When you have sweaty hands, you're self-conscious and you never want to shake hands. You always want to fist bump, which is a better way to do things because it's more hygienic, okay? But yeah, I always had trouble like shaking hands, which wasn't really a big problem in high school because nobody shakes hands in high school, right? But they do high fives. I also had a problem with that. The other problem that really caused with my sweaty hands is getting a girlfriend because I always wanted to hold hands with a girl, but when you have sweaty hands, it's so hard, so difficult. That was a big problem for me, and I couldn't get over that until a few years ago, actually. I had that throughout my whole college career, sweaty hands. I wasn't stuttering, so that was a good thing. And because of all that, I had trouble communicating, talking to people, and everything. And although on the outside, I seemed to be very nice and sociable and everything, on the inside, I was freaking terrified. I was terrified about everything, especially with my sweaty hands. And the thing with sweaty hands is that the more afraid you are, the more your hand sweats, and the more your hand sweats, the more afraid you become. It becomes a repetitive cycle that doesn't end well for anyone. So, does this story have a happy ending? No, not really. I still have sweaty hands, but I am a lot more sociable. Yeah. I am a lot more sociable now because I've practiced it a little. Because I've practiced it. Yes. So, I am a lot better, and I do think that it is so important for introverts to go out and talk to people because there are so many things that are open to you when you just go out and talk to people. Life is so much better. And now that I have a wife, oh, thank goodness, I have a wife. It doesn't bother me anymore because she doesn't care about my sweaty hands because she has dry hands. If you have sweaty hands, find someone with dry hands. Yes. No, just find them for a good person. Okay. So now you know that I am an introvert. I've been one for a very long time and I still am. You don't change from an introvert to an extrovert. And the thing is that everyone thinks that introverts are dull and boring and can't talk. Which, the can't talk thing is kind of true. But they're not boring. They are very fun, okay? They are very funny, okay? For me, I think that I am hilarious, okay? Just not in front of everyone else, okay? When I'm by myself. If my wife was here, I would be so stiff. That's why don't record when your wife is here. Yes. But introverts are very fun, but they need to have the right environment, and they are very amusing by themselves. So don't let first impressions get the better of you and think that introverts are boring and they'll waste your time and you shouldn't date them. You should absolutely date introverts. Okay? Absolutely. So, thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys can relate to it. And if you guys like it, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And one last thing, comment below on when you thought I had my first girlfriend. Okay? You would be surprised, but I'm 30 years old right now, just to give a reference. Right? But comment below on when you thought that I had my very first girlfriend. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. See you guys next time. Bye.